Good morning and welcome to semi-final number one of the 124th All India Beighton Cup Hockey Tournament 2022 edition. We're live in the Sports Authority of India ground in Salt Lake here in Kolkata for Indian Oil versus Indian Navy, the semi-final number one of this prestigious tournament. Both these sides topping their groups and now taking on each other for a place in the final. Dignitaries have met the teams and the sides have taken their photograph together as we prepare for the start of this semi-final. Should be a cracking encounter as Indian Oil and Indian Navy take on each other. This is the 11th match of the tournament. In this edition, we've seen 10 group games already. But this is the important one. This is where the knockouts start. No room for error. Indian Oil Corporation Limited winning their first game of the campaign, beating ERSA by 5-1, and after that beating Comptroller and Auditor General of India side by 3-1. And on the other hand, the Indian Navy beating the Naval Tata Hockey Academy by 3-0 as we start off here at SAI in the semi-final with Indian Oil taking on the Indian Navy. Already a quick start as we get underway with the first quarter. One of the most prestigious tournaments in India, the Beighton Cup, going all the way to its 124th edition. And there you can see it's the 124th edition, and after a couple of years break due to the COVID pandemic, great to be back, hosted by Hockey India and also Hockey Bengal. This wonderful AstroTurf at the Sports Authority of India ground. This could be the first chance of the game, but referee's whistle does go. "15 minutes per quarter, 4 quarters in the game," as we see first opportunity on this side of the field, and it should be a corner as indicated. Players are asking for penalty corner, but that doesn't come to be. Indian Oil attacking once again. A couple of questions. It should be just a free hit. Indian Navy in the white strip and Indian Oil Corporation Limited in the red. Indian Oil attacking from left to right. Good piece of A play down the midfield. In the initial stages, the players will move the ball around, just get the first feel of the ball. Such a fast-paced game. It's field hockey. But before you know it, it is 15 minutes a quarter, so before you know it, we will have a bit of a break, and that's why there isn't too much time to actually get used to what is happening. Down the left-hand side is Jaspal Singh losing possession, and here come the Indian Oil side with Vikramjit Singh, plays it wide. Just a bit of a loose touch there from Talvinder Singh, the skipper of Indian Oil, and here come Indian Navy once again. Very good piece of defending, end-to-end stuff already. And that is another loose touch which will result in a corner for the Indian Navy. Is taken from the 25-meter line. So 4 minutes in, no proper chance so far. Indian Oil keeping possession at the back, building slowly. On the other hand, Indian Navy are the ones who are just going all out in attack. Long ball played, nicely taken down. Now moving through the center of the pitch. Indian Oil, good pressure. No foul, says the referee. They do play on. Here is Gurjinder Singh. Good ball in. And then a very nice tackle. Quickly turned over once again by Indian Navy. As I mentioned, these two sides topping their group in order to get to this position in semi-final number 1. Both semi-finals being played today and the grand final tomorrow here at the Sports Authority of India ground, SAI as it's known, in Kolkata. Nice move down the left-hand side for Indian Oil. This could be the first chance of the game, but the referee's whistle is blown for a foul. Very quick to close down any of the attacks that come in from the Indian Navy. The side in red, Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Yet to see the first major chance of the game. And in a semi-final game, it could come down to just a solitary goal. Of course, with the evolution and the changes every few years in hockey, see a more free-flowing and quick-paced game. And that results in more open play, more goals, quicker taking of the free hits. Here come the Navy. Definitely a foul there. You could hear a clash of sticks. Foul one on that occasion. Yeah, foul committed by Gurjinder, who has been quite active in the first 7 odd minutes of the game. Indian Oil Corporation, of course, the defending champions of the Beighton Cup. They've won it 7 times in its history. The Beighton Cup's origins date back to the 19th century. A very prestigious tournament in Indian hockey, as the Navy defend that pretty nicely. Indian Oil have been better in terms of attacking, but deciding why the Navy just keeping them at bay for now, at least, before we see the first proper chance of the game. Oh, beautifully done. That was Sanjit Topo, number 26 from the Indian Navy, just wriggling himself out of a tight position. Long ball gone. Somebody has gone down. It is Sunil Yadav of the Indian Oil side. Just a clash with one of the opponents. Looks like he's okay. Tournament named after the British donor Judge Thomas Durand Beighton of the Indian Civil Service and legal remembrancer of the government of Bengal. As we see, a foul, and the Navy have picked up what will be a very big chance of the game. Prashant going down, and it looks like it will be the first penalty corner of the game. Yes, it will. Indian Oil defenders not happy with the decision. Looked quite straightforward to me though, as he was impeded in possession, and this could be the first major opportunity. Navy with the penalty corner, the first of the game. 1-0 lead will be important in this semi-final. It's taken swiftly and then defended very well. I think the last touch came off an Indian Oil stick. Good move, just pushed in and then very well defended. Quite quick to come out and swat the shot or the flick. Such an intricate and well thought out aspect of field hockey, of course. There's the penalty corners and the specialists, and that's taken quickly, and this could be another good chance for the Navy. But before that, the foul is committed by the offensive side. Good piece of defending, in fact, coming in there from Vikramjit Singh, the number 4 of the Indian Oil side. Here he is once again, this time in the attacking sense of things. Let's pick up a free hit, which will be taken by Ankit Pal. Here he is on the ball. Gurjinder beautifully spread towards the other side. Many changes in the rules over the years in hockey. Now we see corners taken from this line instead of from the sidelines or from the actual corner, which you would see previously. Just allowing players to have a more attacking venture and open things out, rather than restricting them to a certain area of the pitch to take the corner from. Possession nicely kept by Ajinkya Yadav, but then given away. Here come Indian Oil once again. keep it under control. Navy now from the left hand side. Long ball is played, which is not going to test goalkeeper Piyush between the sticks. Already 13 minutes in, a couple minutes to go for the end of the first quarter. But an even game so far. As Gunjinder makes his way, lovely ball from him. But the touch was a loose one, and then the keeper has to tidy up. Not often that you do find those long balls, but nicely tidied up there by Sanjay Bhaskar, keeper for Indian Navy. And this could be a penalty corner for Indian Oil. It's called by the umpire. Defender's not happy with the decision, but it's not going to be overturned, is it? It is Gurmukh Singh who was just asking the ref what it was given for. But instead of complaining, they'll have to set their sights on defending this PC. Let's take a look at it if we can spot something. Cleared by the keeper. That was the previous one. Then Talvinder will push it in. Will be taking the penalty corner. First of the game for Indian Oil. Can they capitalize? Oh no, they haven't. No, they haven't taken it quickly. And just making a mess of that penalty corner. But they will come back again. Beautifully done on the right hand side. Ball is played inside. Can we get a shot away? Gujinder. And I think it has come off an Indian Navy stick. As they get rid of their protective gear. And play resumes. Appeals for a foul from Indian Navy once again. It goes Indian Oil's way. And I think it did strike someone's foot inside the circle. So it will be another penalty corner. Indian Oil will be hoping that this one can be a bit smoother than the previous. They've discussed and they're ready to go. Captain Talvinder Singh will take it. Four defenders in the goal plus the keeper. This one is much better from Indian Oil, but the shot is wide. That's more like it from the 7-time champs. Jack flick just wide of the right hand post of the keeper. Nice long ball played, but won't be kept in play. More for a relieval of pressure. Those high balls. Only given away on that occasion from Bharat. But here come Indian Navy again. Down the left, that could be a foul. And it is. Easy decision for the ref. And now it's the second PC of the game for Indian Navy. I think it was Aqib Rahim, the number 30, who lost his stick in the bargain. But that doesn't matter, he's won the penalty corner. Seen 3 so far in the game. None have been converted. Is this the one? Nitish, the captain, to take it. Swiftly done, and what a save that is. Brilliantly stopped by the keeper. Indian Navy will come again. Asking for another PC. They don't get it. They were looking for a foot, I think. We'll have to settle for just a normal corner. Flicked in. Can he get a turn? and a shot. Doesn't work out. But so far the best constructed PC of the game has been saved by Piyush between the sticks. Just putting his right arm out.
First quarter, goalless.
And then on the rebound, Sushil Dhanwar tried to score as well. But that's the end of the first quarter. Here it's semi-final number 1. It's just a teaser of things to come in the next 3. Because it's Indian Oil nil, Indian Navy nil. But it has been an eventful first quarter with a couple of penalty corners each. You can see the team managers having a word with the players. For Indian Oil, it's Devesh Chauhan, and Indian Navy have Surendra Kumar just issuing some tactics to the side. Fairly animated coaches for Indian Oil. You can see that they hold a very high regard to themselves, as they should. 7-time winners of this tournament. So we go again in the second quarter. Indian Oil wasting no time, going for an attack as soon as they can. Now the Navy with the ball, trying to move upfield. Definitely a stick check there, which means Ajinkya Yadav wins the foul. It will be a free hit. Oh, and that's going to be a tough one to take. Smashed in into the body of the Indian Oil player. The referee doesn't say to stop play. They continue. Indian Navy will be kept in by Ajinkya. Looking for the foot, doesn't get it, and then the shot, but it's brilliantly saved again by Piyush. This is great goalkeeping. And finally now play has been stopped, and I think it was Talvinder, the skipper, who was down. Stays down. It was quite a hard shot to the thigh, I think. This hockey ball hurts immensely. But on the other hand, Indian Navy making use of that extra man, taking a shot, but it was very well saved by Piyush. That's how Talvinder went down. And in the bargain, it is going to be another penalty corner for the side in white, the Indian Navy. Taking a very swift one last time out, but saved by Piyush. Talvinder, the skipper, has to go off for now and receive some treatment. Indian Oil Corporation, 7-time champions, under the pump. Have to deal with another penalty corner from the Indian Navy. Here they go again. The shot comes in and is brilliantly defended once again. But I think it's come off a foot, and it will be another PC. Relentless now from Indian Navy. Another PC, and this time they find the goal. Indian Navy 1 up in the semi-final. and it was relentless pressure from them, beautifully taken by Sushil Dhanwar. And it was one penalty corner too many for Indian Oil to keep at bay. Beautifully taken. It was a drag flicker. Sushil Dhanwar got it close to the keeper, but sometimes when it's so close, it's tough to make those saves. And Piyush this time round couldn't make the save. Indian Oil trailing by a goal to nil, which they're not used to. Defending champs and also winners of the last three editions of the Beighton Cup, winning in 2019, 2018, and 2016. Tournament wasn't held in 2017, 2020, and 2021. Indian Oil Corporation winning their first Beighton Cup in 2009, and from then 2019, they have won 7 times. So definite favourites of this tournament, but they're trailing now, and they've been a shadow of their usual selves. But it's time to get going. Win a free kick after a foot was found, rather a free hit. I beg your pardon. And now play has been stopped, which will be a bit controversial. Nitish goes down. When Talvinder went down, then play wasn't stopped. That's probably what Indian Oil will be telling the referee about. Nitish has to go off for some treatment. So both the skippers getting hit quite awkwardly. Should be back soon. Indian Oil on the attack. Ball played into the circle. Did find a red foot, which will be a free hit to Indian Navy. Indian Navy not starting off too confidently, but once they've got the ball moving, they've been really good. Ball does find the back of the goal, but you have to be within the circle to score or to take a hit. That's why the goalkeeper just leaving it. Indian Oil now with possession in the midfield. Not the best ball from Manpreet, gives possession away. And again, the long ball from Indian Navy just to relieve the pressure of them. Deciding not to play those intricate passes in the midfield and send too many bodies up. Here come Indian Oil again down the left hand side. That turn wasn't the best one, but nicely defended by Jaspal Singh. Quite a few youngsters coming in to the Sports Authority of India to watch this semi-final clash, as they've been doing so since the 11th of December when this Beighton Cup started. Back after a 2-year break, so everyone excited to catch the action. Well, this is nicely done, but again very well defended by the Indian Navy. And here they come on a counter. Good ball played through towards, I think it was Ajinkya who was running through. Ashish Topmo went for the through ball, but nicely dealt with by Piyush, who kicked it out. Here they come again. Good pressure on Manpreet. Gurjinder, loose touch from him. He expects better of himself. Another long ball played. Indian Navy come again looking for another PC, but instead it is a foul committed by Pankaj. Oh, that is a brilliant tackle. Brilliant tackle, just sticking the stick out and making sure to stop Indian Oil as they progress. And here come the Navy. They're looking really good here. Oh, that is a dangerous ball for sure. The reverse hit from Yogesh Singh. More like a reverse pass, but turned out to a hit. Lucky not to catch anyone in the face. Unless you're taking a shot, you have to keep the ball down. As long as someone is around you in the 5 meter radius. Few minutes to go till half time. Indian Oil not creating too many chances. Arman Qureshi trying to make his way towards the circle, isn't able to. Here come Indian Oil again, trying to get back into this one. One goal lead is not going to be a safe one for Indian Navy. They know that. They'll just try to keep the lead till half time at least, and then maybe break on the counter. Oh, that's good possessional play. Very good possessional play between Ashish Topno and Akib Rahim. And then just run out of play towards the end by Karya Paketi. Vikramjit looks for the cross in. Very well defended. And eventually they go for another long ball to the Navy and give away a foul. Vikramjit takes it. Gurjinder, swift stick work, puts the ball in, and this could have been deflected into the goal, but well defended by Sanjay. Living in that corner for now are the Indian Navy. They do find a foot and a free hit. Gurjinder. Great start to this game from Indian Navy. Getting their penalty corners, converting one, and now holding on to the lead. Committing a couple of fouls on the way, but nothing major. That was a blatant one. Look a tad frustrated to Indian Oil Corporation. Not able to make the inroads towards goal. Trying to go to that right flank quite a few times. Bit of a loose touch there by Sushil. Plays it out nicely. And this could be a counter-attacking opportunity. There was a foul committed earlier on. Will be an Indian Oil ball. Manpreet leaves it for Guljinder, who is the playmaker in this side. Manpreet loses possession, and it will be an Indian Navy ball. Here comes the side in red again. Not too much time before half time. Good stick work by Raman. Plays it inside. Vikramjit picks up a free hit. Taken quickly. Raman again. Wide. Manpreet plays it inside, looking for a foot. They're asking the question, but they will only get a regular corner, which, as I said, is taken from the 23-meter line. Oh, that was definitely a dangerous one from Gurjinder. As I said, becoming a bit frustrating for the defending champs. Long ball played and couldn't be kept down. Nice run made there by Ajinkya Yadav, who is the outlet, who is the attacker. Great run down the left-hand side. Kept in play as we inch towards half-time. And Indian Navy are carrying a good lead going into half-time. Will give them a lot of confidence. With 30 minutes to play, that's a very nice ball. This could be number 2. A lovely bit of play there. Nitish, the skipper, with the first-time ball, split the defense, but could not find the stick of Ajinkya Yadav. The coach is Deepak Thakur for Indian Oil, and Ajay Kumar for Indian Navy will be preparing their team talks as we move into what will be a 10-minute break between halves. Last few seconds of the second quarter. Indian Oil down the left-hand side. Not able to find any route through this Indian Navy defense. Gurjinder almost went away from him. Still keeps possession. Nicely flicked through. Nice run from Ankit Pal. Plays it wide. Patient game from Indian Oil. Then the scoop comes in. Taken down. And then Indian Navy do find the foot of Roshan Mins, which means they will have a free hit and they'll take their time. Of course, you don't have to pass the free hit to anyone. You can take it yourself. One of the rules which has evolved over the years, and that could have found an Indian Oil foot, but it doesn't, says the ref. It was the other way around. Loose touch again, this time from Ankit Pal. But Indian Oil will keep coming down the right hand side. Sloppy work, but then one back by Sushil, who still has it. Good flick from him. Could hear a bit of a stick check there, and it goes the way of Indian Oil, rather Indian Navy. Another long ball kept down and played away by Sunil Yadav. Raman. And they're looking for a foul there, Vikramjit Singh, but doesn't get it. Indian Oil coming back with it again. They're relentless so far, and the hooter for half-time goes. So the defending champions under the pump. as Indian Oil trail by a goal to nil versus Indian Navy, who lead courtesy of a Sushil Dhanwar strike via a penalty corner. And Indian Navy have to hold on to this lead. And Indian Oil Corporation Limited have it all to do at half time. It's Indian Navy 1, Indian Oil nil. Welcome back to semi-final number 1 of the Beighton Cup. It's the 124th edition, and we've got a cracker of a semi-finals on our hands as the Indian Navy are leading versus the reigning champions Indian Oil Corporation Limited by a goal to nil. Indian Navy in white will be attacking from left to right of your screens. Goal coming through the stick of Sushil Dhanwar. So Indian Oil Corporation have it all to do. Here we go again in the third quarter here at SAI Ground, Sports Authority of India. Indian Navy starting off on the attack, nicely played wide. Kuldeep has it, checks inside, then outside, will line up for a cross, does crack it, and in fact finds his own teammate's foot. Got Prashant on the foot there. Loose touch from Kuldeep, one back by Afan Yusuf, the number 10 of Indian Oil. Here's Afan again. Tries to move inside from that left channel, misses out. Indian Oil tried to counter again, but the foul committed by Sunil Yadav on Prashant. One goal lead is never enough, especially if it's against the reigning champions. Indian Navy will know that. That's why they're looking for a second. If they can get it early on in this third quarter, they will be a happy lot. It's going to take some defending though. Gurjinder. Everything goes through him in this Indian Navy side, Indian Oil side. Smashes this one wide though. Haven't been very patient in the build up. Have been very patient in the build up play Indian Oil, but have not really been able to exploit any of the defensive spaces when it comes to the Indian Navy backline. Played down the right hand side. Nicely kept in. A cross comes in and it is only a free hit down the right. Manpreet looking to turn. Gets turned himself. And a counter is on for Indian Navy down the left. Nicely checked inside and then the ball played and a clash between two players and not sure what has happened. The ball landed up into the goal, but the free hit was taken quickly. I think it was a bit of dangerous play with that chip into the box. All happening. Player went down as well. It is Prashant. Let's take a look at what happened. Flick came in from Ashish Topno. Was a bit high. What a finish that was. Brilliant finish from Prashant. But the foul was called before that, and that's why no goal for the Indian Navy. Of course, no more offsides in hockey. So you can stand behind the last defender. Talvinder now having a word with the umpire. Sumit Kumar Pal and Bronson Moranthan are the umpires. Judges are Balwinder Singh and Saptarshi Devnath, and technical officers Sunil KV and Adesh Bal Miki. Nicely done by Kuldeep. And he's just let them go, and this is a big chance for Indian Oil. What a save. Good piece of goalkeeping by Sanjay Bhaskar. Indian Oil will come again. And another brilliant save by the keeper. Swats it away with his right foot. And then screams out at his defense. That'll give him a lot of confidence. This will give Indian Oil a lot of confidence. Moving down the right. Looking for a PC. They get nothing. Carelessly given away, and this is a really good chance again for Indian Oil. The keeper came out. He's off his line. It's been defended. And eventually, they're asking once again for a penalty corner. And they do get it. Miss after miss. Afan is not happy. But Sanjay Bhaskar will have to deal with this penalty corner. Kothajit is there. Gurjinder comes in. Sunil Yadav is also there. Big moment in the game now. They need to make this penalty corner count. Skipper Talvinder Singh takes it. Gurjinder misses it. And they've wasted another PC. Just haven't played up to their potential today, Indian Oil, and now Indian Navy have a good counter-attacking opportunity. Someone is free, but it's very well defended by Vikramjit. Kuldeep was waiting for the cross. Would have had a one-on-one situation with the keeper. Wasn't meant to be. But now Indian Oil come again on the counter. Talvinder plays it wide. Too much on it. Too much on it for Simranjit Singh. Halfway through this third quarter, Indian Navy coming again. This could be number 2 for them. It's chipped and should be kept in play by Kuldeep. It is. He's got help with Sunny Malik. Plays it to Jaspal Singh, who goes for a crack. Still in Indian Navy possession. Beautifully done. And did that find a foot? No, it didn't, but they keep going. Now Indian Oil have it. Should be easily cleared away, and is by Gurjinder. But this is very good pressure from the Indian Navy side. Nice little pass there from Sanjay Bhaskar in post. Long ball taken down. Whistle was blown. Can't play those long balls if someone is within a 5-meter radius of you. Indian Oil lackluster so far. Need a bit of oil in their attacking machinery, I would say. Defensively, the Indian Navy have been really good. Beautifully done down the left hand side and now switch to the right. Kuldeep has it. He's got options. He goes for a difficult one. Nicely kept in possession. They will move backwards now. Kayappa. Indian Navy know that this is a golden opportunity to hold on to this 1-0 lead, perhaps build on it and find a place in the Beighton Cup final. One was given away, but Kariappa carries and keeps going and loses possession. Free hit taken quickly. Indian Oil come again. Nice turn from Raman. Plays it wide. Ball played into the circle, but well dealt with by Sunil Dhanwar, whose goal separates the sides. His drag flick from the penalty corner. Oh, that is a poor ball, and this could be the number one. What a save from Prashant! And somehow it's found its way into the goal. And it should be an equalizer. Prashant asking, and referees have a decision to make. What a brilliant stop that was from Prashant. Rather from Sanjay Bhaskar, the goalkeeper, but it will be 1-1. Goal has been given. First save by Sanjay Bhaskar was a brilliant one, but after that, the rebound couldn't really be stopped by him, and the defending champs are back into it. And momentum is such that I wouldn't be surprised if they get a second. The Indian Navy defense have been breached. Another long ball. Let's take a look at it. It was needlessly given away here. Then this reverse hit was struck beautifully. What a save from Prashant. And they eventually turned in. Not sure by who. Either way, it's still 1-1 now. 3 odd minutes to go. Indian Navy, the lead which they've had for a long time in this game. Again given away uselessly. They've got to be careful with this Indian Navy. Was played quite wide. It will take some stopping. And can't be stopped by Raman. Mahipalo, they've lost it again. Raman has it. Decides not to shoot. Plays it in. What a save again by Sanjay Bhaskar. He is having a superb game behind the sticks. You have to say, I think Raman could have gone for the reverse hit. Decided not to. Here come Indian Navy again. Feeble pass means that they lose possession. And Indian Royal will come with it. Momentum is with them. Too many mistakes from the Indian Navy side now. They've had that good passage of play, and you can see the way the Indian Oil side is moving the ball along, and that they are in the driver's seat. How is the Indian Navy side? I would just hold on till the end of this third quarter perhaps, and then come back strong, come back fresh. But for that, they have to buy their time. Indian Oil now moving the ball along. What a difference a goal can make. Oh, brilliantly done there by Nitesh, the skipper, playing the ball inside. Doesn't find a teammate. Missed by a couple of players. Almost went towards the Indian All striker. It's taken away. Nicely defended again. As you can see, a lot of the players just hanging around that area. Loose touch could have been a chance for Indian Oil. Arman on that occasion. Was the number 9 who scored? It was Raman who eventually turned the ball in and got the equalizer for Indian Oil. Here they come again down the left. Afan can't find the ball towards the circle. Does find a foot. Arman keeps turning and keeps going, and this is a brilliant run from him. He's stopped in his tracks. Finally a good challenge. And it should be just a normal corner, which is taken from the 23-meter line. Moved around by Ankit Pal. Crack into the circle, a chance again, saved by Sanjay. And it will be a penalty corner, it seems. Relentless pressure from Indian Oil. And Sanjay Bhaskar, the goalkeeper of Indian Navy, has been, I think, the man of the match so far. What saves he has made. And they have another chance here, Indian Oil. This time to get into the lead. Defenders are ready. They will pounce as the ball is played. They haven't been too good in converting these penalty corners, not even getting the drag flick away. Talvinder. Takes it. Shot comes in. Top save again by Sanjay. Sunil Yadav took the shot. Simranjeet will come again, but they've somehow dealt with it, the Indian Navy. Nitish. Good ball from him. Doesn't find Ajinkya Yadav who he was looking for. But again, it's Sanjay Bhaskar. That man on screen. He's smiling now, but he's taken a battering. And he has made save after save after save. And it's only the third quarter. He will have 15 more minutes to do that. We hope that his side can nick the lead once again. Free hit for Ajinkya Yadav. In a good position. Looking for the 1-2. Does get the ball back. He won't be able to keep it in. Nothing comes off that nice move. Indian Oil Corporation beating Punjab National Bank in the 2019 final, and Bharat Petroleum Corporation before that. Well, they have 15 minutes to go now to get into a fifth consecutive final. The hooter goes for the third quarter, and we have 15 more minutes to play in this intense semi.
I request our Senior Vice President, Mr. Nandkishore Rai, to honor him. थर्ड क्वार्टर में इंडियन ऑयल की तरफ से मिस्टर रमन ने स्कोर किया, जो बराबरी अब तक चल रही है थर्ड क्वार्टर तक. बहुत ही अच्छा मैच हम लोग विटनेस कर रहे हैं.
Back live here on Amusi Sports for the last quarter of semi-final number 1 between Indian Oil Corporation and the Indian Navy side here in the 124th edition of the Beighton Cup, organized by Hockey India in association with Hockey Bengal, as well as the Sports Authority of India ground here in Kolkata plays host to the Beighton Cup. What a game we've had so far. Indian Navy took the lead courtesy Ajinkya Yadav in the first quarter. No goals in the second, and in the third, Indian Oil coming back with a goal from Raman. And all to play for now. A spot in the prestigious final here at the Beighton Cup, which will be played tomorrow at SAI. Here come Indian Oil again, looking to make it into yet another final. Incidentally, they've played the 2019, 18, 16, 15 and 14 finals in a row. 5 finals in a row, looking to make it 6. Also played the 2012 and 13, sorry, the 2011 and 12 finals. Missed out on the 2013 final. That was between Army 11 and ONGC. 2015 Indian Oil Corporation losing to the Punjab National Bank, who they defeated in the last edition's final. And that sounded like a stick check, but it was the other way around. Here they come again, down the left hand side. Good run there from Kodajit. Raman keeps possession really well and then recycles it. Nice ball from Simranjit. This is a really good move from Indian Oil. Can they make the most of it? The deflection doesn't go towards the goal, but for a second it had Sanjay Bhaskar scrambling. As you see, it was a good idea, a good move. Started from the left, moved to the center, then the right. And every time Indian Oil have possession, they look like a threat. Flicked upfield. Indian Oil have it once again towards the right hand side. 4 bodies in this attack. And they do get a corner taken from the 23-meter line. Kotajit plays it back to Sunil Yadav. Gujinder. Another ball inside. There was a player lurking in the circle. Didn't find him. Prashant has it. Nicely done. Prashant will not get it back. It is an Indian Oil ball. Simranjit comes inside, loses possession. But Indian Oil will get it back again. Gurjinder hits it out of play. 10 minutes to play. And if it's still 1-1, if it's still equal, since it's a knockout game, we will go to a penalty shootout, which has also evolved in modern day hockey. No more shots from the penalty spot, but instead it will be an 8-second shootout where it's basically an open play 1-on-1 between the striker and the goalkeeper. You would think it's straightforward, but it isn't. Sometimes the attackers just overthink things, and the goalkeepers have enough time to close them down. But that's 10 odd minutes away. For now, either of these sides could win and get themselves into the final. Good piece of defending by Nitish. That is great work from the skipper. Now he comes away with the ball and he keeps going. Doesn't get the foul he's looking for. Manpreet to Raman. Nice turn from him. Very nice ball towards the left hand side. Kept in down the right. In fact, should be a corner. Yes, it is. Bharat. You can see that Indian Navy don't want to put too many bodies up front. Prefer to defend. They know that this is a huge opportunity. You can see players on the bench quite nervous. It is a semi-final. But sometimes in a semi-final you don't want to commit too many players forward. Now they do have two up front though. It is a 3-on-2 situation. Great piece of goalkeeping by Piyush from Indian Oil. Good ball from Yogesh Singh. He was looking for Ashish Topno, couldn't get him. Here come Indian Navy down the right again. Oh, this is a really good opportunity for them to get number 2. Great save from Piyush. The goalkeepers have been in fine form this afternoon, keeping their sides in the game. It could be all about them if we go into a shootout. And if we do go into a shootout, it will be thanks to them. Here come Indian Oil again. What a run down the right hand side. Keeps going. And I think that has found a foot. And it should be a penalty corner. This was the save. Brilliant save. Yogesh Singh had the whole goal to aim at, but Piyush got out his left foot. But that's that. Now it's a penalty corner for Indian Oil Corporation. Talwinder knew he had an opportunity. Instead, he'll have to settle for a PC. That's a pretty quick talk from Gurjinder. I think he knows what he wants to do. Should be a straightforward one. Talwinder has been good with his deliveries, but it's the setting and the hitting or the drag flicking which hasn't been the best from Indian Oil Corporation. Here they go again. Gurjinder with the shot, and it's saved once again by Sanjay Bhaskar. And a poor clearance there from Nitish. The set was good and the flick was on target. That's all you can do. Couldn't find the corner there, Gurjinder, but Sanjay Bhaskar will take some special striking to be beaten. Great stick work there from Ankit Pal. But the pass not the best one from Sunil Yadav. Good defending there by Arman Qureshi. As Akib Rahim was looking for that long ball. Goes for a similar one now. It has popped up. Should be a corner for Indian Navy. And it is. It's anyone's game now. A goal will definitely change the tide. Indian Navy now. Can they conjure up one chance? Oh, it could be. It's popped up, but it won't be a penalty corner. Indian Oil Corporation have been in this position many times before, where they are looking for a spot in the semi-final rather in the final. Can they make it to yet another Beighton Cup final? It's been a regular feat for them. If they don't make it, then it's a disappointment. In fact, if they don't win it, it's a disappointment. But Indian Navy have given them a good battle so far. Found a foot. Indian Navy are without a player. They are a man down. Yellow card means that you are off the field of play for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the discretion of the referee, depending on what he feels is the necessary caution or punishment. That's where Indian Navy need to be careful. Need to drop one more man in defense so that they are not outnumbered. Here come Indian Oil once again. Great piece of play down the right. Keep going, but it's nicely defended. Indian Oil keep playing on. A couple of stick checks. That should be a red ball. And it is. Start off quickly. Oh, that's a very well timed tackle on the right hand side. It was Gurmukh Singh, or rather Jaspal Singh, but as he kept going, he couldn't be found by his teammate Sunny Malik. A couple of minutes to go now. It's getting intense here at Sports Authority of India ground. Beautiful AstroTurf here. Maintained by SAI. Hosted today by Hockey Bengal and Hockey India. Great to have the Beighton Cup back. As I said, a mighty prestigious tournament which will be celebrating its 125th year next year. Big chance now for Indian Navy. It's cracked into the circle, but nobody on the end of it. First knockout game of the tournament, and it could be heading into penalties. Indian Navy will fancy their chances in a shootout. It's a 50-50. It could go either way. Don't want to give away possession uselessly. Run the clock down. Time is stopped every time the ball goes out, so we will have a few more minutes. But not too many. into the final few seconds here at SAI, and Indian Navy don't want to commit forward too much and be susceptible to a counter attack. They do have a free hit though. All the Indian Oil bodies are back defending. There are also a couple of Indian Navy defenders staying back in case there is a counter attack. Cracked into the circle. Oh, that is a tough one to take. He's got it in the gut there. It was a deflection. Looking to see who it came off, and that is a really bad blow for one of the Indian Oil players. No reaction time whatsoever. Luckily, it didn't go up to his face. Let's see what happened. Oh, it did come off the stick of Ankit Pal and went straight into the gut of his teammate. I think it's the hand which has come in. Yeah, and it's hit him on the hand in fact, which I'm not sure is the better of the two. Both would hurt. Hopefully it's in the fleshy part of the hand and not any of the bones. Manpreet the one down. They need him to be alright. It is the hand, which means that may affect his ability to hold the stick. But this is a big opportunity for Indian Navy. They play it inside, and the hooter goes, and nothing can separate the Indian Oil Corporation and the Indian Navy. What a game this has been in semi-final number 1. And the spoils are shared, but we still need to find out a finalist, and it'll go into a shootout. Drama at the highest level here in the Beighton Cup. So at the end of the fourth quarter, at full time, it's one apiece between Indian Oil Corporation and Indian Navy. Stay tuned because there's more to play for. And here we go. It's time for the penalty shootout. Indian Navy go first and they score. Prashant doing the job for his side and starting them off. Always good to score your first penalty. And if you're wondering, it's not the previous format of penalty strokes. This is a one-on-one situation, also known as the penalty shuffle. Sumit, one-on-one with the keeper, goes for the turn and does really well to beat Sanjay Bhaskar, who has been tough to beat today. So it's 1-1. It's a best of 5. Immense drama. You can feel the tension here at the SAI ground as Kuldeep comes forward. Goes for the same tactic and it's too easy. This is a tactic that players all around the world use. They put their body towards the goalkeeper and then after that decide to either turn the right way or reverse. It was the regulation turn there from Kuldeep. Here comes Talvinder, the skipper for Indian Oil. Again backs into the keeper and it's too easy for him. Knew exactly what he was doing. Goalkeepers don't have that much of an option. All they can do is hold their ground and then go down when they expect the shot to come in. It's 2-2 now. Gurmukh Singh. Oh, he goes for the shot and it's missed. Piyush saves it and Indian Navy miss their third penalty. This is a big moment in the game. He went for the reverse flick and it didn't work. It was an easy save to make for Piyush. Now Simranjeet Singh, who had a really good third and fourth quarter, comes in. Same method from him, back towards the keeper. Keeper has made the save. Disappointing for Indian Oil, but a very good save from a top-class goalkeeper in Sanjay Bhaskar. He went down and put his legs in between, got the ball away, and it's now 2-2 after 3 penalties each. Nitish, the skipper for Indian Navy, comes in. Ball hasn't gone out of the circle yet, but 8 seconds have been complete and he misses this one as well. Indian Navy have missed their last 2. They've got 2 out of 4. Indian Oil needs to score this to take the lead. Only have 8 seconds, which is not a lot of time. Half of that goes running towards the goalkeeper. Vikramjeet, same tactic like everyone else. Flicks it and finds the goal. 3-2 now for Indian Oil. And Indian Navy have to score this one. That was a nifty flick, a reverse flick from Vikramjeet. Had the opportunity to go with the conventional one. Indian Navy have to score this now. Ashish Topno with a lot of pressure on him. Ashish goes for the similar one. He's put the keeper down and that is brilliant stick work from the number 11. Faked the keeper twice and on the third occasion put the ball into the goal frame. So that is very good. Putting Piyush down. Indian Oil have to win this. Have to score this to win and go into another final. Gurjinder, one of their most experienced campaigners, puts the keeper down. He misses the reverse flick and it has been missed. And that is a great save from Sanjay Bhaskar. We go into sudden death. My word, what a game we are having. Gurjinder went for the flick, he didn't get enough on it. And now we go into sudden death. It's 3-3 after 5 shots each. Sumit Kumar once again comes up towards the keeper. Back towards the keeper once again. And that is a great touch. And Indian Oil have missed this time. It has been reversed. They are the ones taking first. Sumit misses. Brilliant save from Prashant. Just stuck out his stick. And this is for Indian Navy to win the semi-final and go into the final of the Beighton Cup. Kuldeep has the onus on him. Back towards the keeper. He's put him down and he's done it. Kuldeep scores the winning penalty and celebrates as Indian Navy make their way into the final of the 124th edition of the Beighton Cup. Brilliantly done by him, and there's no guessing as to who the hero is of this game. It's Sanjay Bhaskar, the goalkeeper of Indian Navy, and this is a shocker. Indian Oil Corporation, who have played in the last 4 editions of the Beighton Cup final, have to go home. They're already packing their bags and they won't be joining us for the final tomorrow. And at the end of the semi-final, it's the Indian Navy who progress via 4-3 on a penalty shootout, and they will be playing in the final. We'll take a look at the highlights. But for now, it's me, Liam Bain, signing off. And here are the highlights of semi-final number 1 of the Beighton Cup. Quite a few penalty corners were taken, but eventually it was the one scored by Sushil Dhanwar, which gave Indian Navy the lead in the first quarter. They started off poorly, but then once they got that goal, they took control of the game. Indian Oil Corporation Limited trying to get back into it. A couple of half chances did come to the Indian Navy side as well. But of course, one goal was never enough. And that's why Indian Navy kept trying. That was a brilliant reverse shot from Prashant. But that wasn't a goal. And that's how it ended. After 1-1 in regulation time, after penalties, Indian Navy winning by 4-3 versus Indian Oil and knocking out the reigning champions to get a spot in the final of the Beighton Cup. of the Beighton Cup. It's semi-final number 2 as Punjab National Bank take on Canara Bank, and what a semi-final number 1 we had before this, where in the Indian Navy side just edging Indian Oil Corporation in the penalty shootout and booking themselves a spot in the final of the Beighton Cup, which will be played tomorrow. Here are the two sides lined up. Canara Bank in the green kit and Punjab National Bank in the red. These two sides winning their groups and consolidating their spot in the semi-final. They would have watched what transpired in the first semi, and you can expect something of the same magnitude because there's nothing to choose between these sides at the very top of the Beighton Cup. Punjab National Bank won their first game in the competition with a 6-1 victory over BNR Recreational Club as the dignitaries, the guests of honor, make their way onto the field to meet the players in ahead of this all important semi final. First up, it's Canara Bank. Skipper KM Somanna introducing his players to the dignitaries. Umpires for this afternoon's game are Ashwini Kumar and Sunil Mohite. And then Punjab National Bank, skippered by Shivdeep, the number 23. The Beighton Cup for years has been played in the best spirit possible, and nothing has changed over the years, over the vast history of this great tournament. One of the world's oldest hockey tournaments, in fact, the oldest one. And it will be celebrating the 125th year next year. That'll be a grand celebration. It would have been a grand celebration for the Indian Navy side, having beaten the reigning champions, Indian Oil. Punjab National Bank, knowing Indian Oil all too well, losing to them in the final in the last edition, 2019. As I said, Punjab National Bank winning their first game 6-1 over BNR. And after that, their second by 4-2 versus Odisha 11. On the other hand, Canara Bank were in a group where they only had Punjab and Sindh Bank. And that was a 1-1. And we're underway in semi-final number 2 here at the Sports Authority of India ground in Kolkata. If it's anything like semi-final 1, then strap onto your seats because it's going to be an emotional and physical roller coaster. Up and down game, end to end stuff between two sides who will be desperate to make their way to the final of the Beighton Cup. Starting off with Punjab National Bank trying to get a free hit off that. I think it didn't strike a boot which they were looking for. Canara Bank take it forward now. Reddy, number 17. Very quick with his stick work. Somaya gets it back here, Reddy. First few minutes is all about just feeling the ball, getting some passes around. "11 teams participating in this year's Beighton Cup. But now we're down to these two and the finalists, which are the Indian Navy side, who will join them in the final in the next hour or so. We will find out. Beighton Cup founded in 1895. The most titles being won in this competition by the famous Mohun Bagan Athletic Club, who are known all around the world for their footballing prowess, but also a very dominant side in whichever sport they play, be it hockey, cricket, and of course football. Not participating in this year's competition, but 14 times winners of this tournament. The 7-time winners, Indian Oil, have been knocked out, and this is a brilliant opportunity down the right hand side, and then the shot, which is very well saved by the Punjab National Bank goalkeeper. Let's take another look at it. The cross came in from Manikanta, and that should have been finished by Bipin, but what a save by Afnas Kandi. I already saw some superb goalkeeping from Sanjay and Piyush in the first game, and Afnas continuing where those goalkeepers left off. But Canara Bank having the first major opportunity in the game. It was Bipin who took that shot. They could come once again, Canara Bank, but nicely defended. Deepak takes it forward. Moving in their stride now. Vishal looks for that crossfield ball, but well defended on that occasion by Pradhan Samanna. Already a very open game in the first 5 minutes. Long ball played, which is an aimless one. Don't see too many of these in the game of hockey, unless it's to avert some kind of pressure which is being applied on the defense. Vishal sorts his feet out and then his stick. Eventually it was a foul called against Sumit Topo. Here come Canara Bank again. Several different winners of the Beighton Cup over the years. Punjab National Bank themselves runners up in the last edition in 2019, but champions in 2015 where they beat Indian Oil Corporation Also runners up in 2014 and 2012. And in 2008, it was two sides from Punjab Police and Punjab and Sindh Bank declared joint winners. So they will want to add to that title in 2015. That's the only time they've won it, have Punjab National Bank. Punjab Police also winning it in 1966. And for those fans who love a Kolkata derby, 1964, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan were declared joint winners. That's how inseparable those two teams are. It's part of their big rivalry. Here come Canara Bank. That was a bit of a stick check. Play on, says the referee. We'll keep going now. This is another good opportunity. The reverse hit is blocked. Looking for a PC. No, says the referee. A counter attacking opportunity. Topo. Spread wide by Inderpal Singh. Still no clear-cut chance from Punjab National Bank just yet. Looking for a foul. Can't get a foot. Now Canara Bank. Nicely done there by Pradhan Somanna. Two coaches will be pleased with the way they've started in the opening first half of the first quarter, if you can call it that. Punjab National Bank coached by Arjun and Canara Bank by P. Shanmugam. Beighton Cup, an All India tournament for, as we know, more than 100 years, and quite a few times Calcutta sides have won it. Kolkata the hosts this year as well. Oh, that's a nice little nutmeg. We are in the SAI, or the Sports Authority of India AstroTurf, close to the prestigious, the historic Salt Lake Stadium, or Yuvarthi Kiranjan, as it's known out here. And of course, as I mentioned, East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Mohammedan Sporting, Calcutta FC, Calcutta Customs, Zavarians Club, Calcutta Rangers Club, all winning the Beighton Cup during their history. Calcutta Naval Volunteers AC winning the first ever Beighton Cup in 1895. After that, it was SPG Mission from Ranchi. So whoever gets their hands on the prestigious Beighton Cup trophy this year will also be inheriting a lot of hockey history in this country. Where hockey is the national sport, of course. And this is why. Because of tournaments like the Beighton Cup. That's cracked but nicely defended. Should be a foul from behind. Savinder goes down. Yeah, that was a blatant push on him from Pradhan Somanna. They do take the free hit. It will be a green ball. Bengal Hockey and Hockey India doing a great job of bringing back the Beighton Cup after a 2-year gap because of the coronavirus pandemic. And it's great to have it back in this capacity on this wonderful AstroTurf here in Sports Authority of India. Hockey Bengal, incidentally, was the first hockey association in India to be formed, dating back to 1908. Another free hit for Punjab National Bank, but the referee wants to have a word with the players before that. Quickly taken, no foul, says the ref. They play on. Counter-attacking opportunity for Canara Bank. They have quite a few green shirts ahead of them, but pass wasn't the best one. Nice reverse ball. Taken forward by Inder Pal again. Now backwards. Few minutes left in the first quarter. Still a bit of feelers going around. That's what usually happens in the first quarter. Speaking of Bengal hockey and Hockey India as well, the Indian women's team doing a fantastic job, beating Ireland yesterday in the semi-finals of the FIH Women's Nations Cup and making their way to the final. Silverware awaits the Indian women's team. They have been really good in the last few years, both the men's and women's teams. So all the best to them for the final of the FIH Women's Nations League. Hopefully they can bring home the trophy. Not much to do for the keeper of Canara Bank so far, Jagdeep Dayal. Did see a good save from Afnas. Here's Gunjinder, plays the ball through. Does it get someone? I think it did. Very nice ball from him. I think it did find the foot there of Reddy. And it will be the first penalty corner of the game. With a minute or so left, Punjab National Bank have a chance from a set piece. Big moment in the first quarter of the second semi-final. Satinder Kumar to take the penalty corner. It's a good set, good shot, and it's just wide. Flawless from Punjab National Bank, but just dragged a bit too far on that occasion. That was their first major chance. Canara Bank already having a chance from the stick of Bipin Upaya, which was saved by Afnas, as I mentioned. Usually the first quarter is where the sides just move the ball around, give everybody a touch, see the tactics of the teams, and then second quarter is where they really go for it. So it's goalless after the first quarter here as the hooter goes off between Punjab National Bank and Canara Bank. We'll have to wait a bit more for the first goal of the second semi-final. As we slip into a short break. So after a quick break and some talks from the coaches, it's time for the second quarter of the second semi-final. There are a few of the dignitaries who we saw earlier on making their way to meet the players before the game, which is a fine moment. As I said, they're in very good spirit. Beighton Cup now, which finds its home in the Sports Authority of India, but previously used to be hosted in Mohun Bagan over the years on grass, on natural turf, but now the game has evolved a lot as compared to when the Beighton Cup first started. Now, of course, international hockey being played on AstroTurf, which is what makes it such a sporting phenomenon around the world. Tough to play at such a fast pace, but so entertaining to watch. Nicely taken down now. Karara Bank could give this real push, but in fact push it to the opponents. Lovepreet, good run from him. Keeps going, looks for the ball in, but it is intercepted. And the whistle is blown as well. Speaking about the history of the Beighton Cup, tournament did not even stop during the World War One and Two, which is a huge feature in itself when a lot of sporting activities had to succumb to the war. Beighton Cup did not, and that was applauded by the national hero Dhyan Chand. As we see the ball going out of play from that Punjab National Bank attack. In his autobiography goal, he remembers his Beighton Cup debut and also said it was the best organized hockey event in the country. So kudos to hockey, Bengal hockey for so many years. With a high standard of hockey from teams coming throughout the country. Here come Punjab National Bank again. Nice turn by Subit Topo. Vishal Antil skips a couple of challenges, but a loose ball which couldn't be kept in by Inderpal Singh. Just the one penalty corner so far in this game. It should come to Punjab National Bank. But this time, that's a lovely nutmeg by Shivdeep. But this time in the first semi-final, there were quite a few penalty corners. Eventually, Indian Navy did score one of them. In fact, even the second goal in the game, which went to Indian Oil Corporation, stemmed from a penalty corner after a rebound. Here come Punjab National Bank once again. Couldn't find a through ball. Oh, nicely done. Very nicely done by Canara Bank to keep possession. Lovepreet plays it backwards. Very comfortable in possession. Our Punjab National Bank and Canara Bank are quite comfortable just defending and holding the ball. But how long can they do that for? Here they come again. Nicely played wide by Shivdeep, and then the ball is inside, but well dealt with by the defense and goalkeeper. It was cracked in there by Vishal Antil. Here come Punjab National Bank once again. It's an awkward one for the keeper after it lifted high off a deflection. Topo was the one who took a shot. It went off someone's stick and then smashed away there by Jagdeep Dayal. And it has been given a penalty corner, so perhaps it did come off someone's foot. And Jagdeep and his defense have their work cut out. PC for PNB. Can they make the most of it? What a save! That is sensational from Jagdeep. It was a good shot which came in. I think it was Gursimran who took it. But what a save! Mind you, that was struck with a lot of venom. I think it was perhaps Shivdeep who took the shot. We'll check out the replay soon. But Lovepreet puts the ball in. Very nicely taken down by Satinder, who is brought down himself. Now Canara Bank need to make some attacks. Otherwise, they're defending throughout the game. Here they come. This is a very good counter attack played towards the left hand side. Can we see a good ball in? And I think they get the foot and they get a penalty corner. This is much better from the side in green. And slowly this game is moving either way. Canara Bank get their first penalty corner. Suresh was the one who won it. And Afras Kandi, who has already made one save, could be called upon again. KP Somaya will take this penalty corner. First of the game for Canara Bank. It's taken, set nicely, and has probably struck the foot of the on-rushing defender, Kishore, which will mean it's another penalty corner. Two in quick succession now for Canara Bank. Can they squeeze out a shot this time round? Somaya again. Oh, and it's played back to Somaya, but the keeper was alert. Great save again by Afnas. Swift move. Take a look at this pass. Oh, the reverse ball to Somaya was a good one, but the save from Afnas was an alert one. This is better from Canara Bank now. Towards the second half of this second quarter. The best spell that Canara Bank have had so far. Again, a good 1-2. They're looking for a cross backwards. It wasn't met by a green stick. And that passage of play was an impressive one from Canara Bank. They are very good while attacking. So you have to wonder why they don't attack a bit more. Lovely ball down the right hand side. Couldn't be kept in. Rather, possession couldn't be kept. But they will keep going here. Should be a free hit, I think, to the side in red. There it is. Just outside the circle. And ever since the first ever Beighton Cup, hockey itself has changed drastically. So many different rules and regulations, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty corner again. This time it will be for Punjab National Bank. Caught the foot of one of the Canara Bank players. And sometimes you can't really help it. If the ball is played towards your foot, can't do much about it. And another opportunity for Punjab National Bank. Last edition's finalists looking to get into the final again. Can they do so via a PC? Rujinder takes it. Oh, and they've made a mess of that, but eventually the shot can't be taken, and this is another counter-attacking opportunity. They have a few numbers up front. I think it had gone out before Somanda, the skipper, could keep it in. End-to-end stuff now as both sides are looking for the first goal of the game. Kept in quite well, and the reverse ball wasn't the best one. Canara Bank will go forward with it. Oh, this is really good play, and this could be goal number one if it's taken nicely. And it's saved really well. And then the rebound isn't met or kept on target properly. What a run that was. And then the swipe came in from Suresh, who won that initial penalty corner. Wasn't kept on target. The 1-2s have been really good from Canara Bank. You don't see those very often because of the intricacy that it involves. A lot of players just like to carry the ball forward with some swift stick work. Another chance goes a begging there. But every time Canara Bank get into that attacking position, they do look good. It's just that they don't do that often enough. Punjab National Bank, of course, dominating play and possession in this first half. Couple of minutes to go. Shivdeep, the skipper, plays it backwards. Patient play from PNB, but that goes out. Couldn't be kept alive there by Nitish Yupane. A really nice nutmeg pass there from Prithviraj. Then they earn the free hit, which will be taken by Bipin. Speaking of a few of the changes from Beighton Cup Edition 1 to number 124, there's the free hits themselves. Earlier, you couldn't take it yourself, you had to pass it around, and this is a very good opportunity, and that is goal number 1 for Punjab National Bank. Scored against the run of play early, and it's Vishal Antil with a very nicely taken finish. And it was a long time coming, you have to say, for Punjab National Bank. Nicely flicked in once and then the second time, and then Vishal knew the keeper had gone down, and perhaps if Jagdeep Dayal just kept his footing and stayed big, he would have smashed him in the chest, but of course he had to make himself big and come down, close the angle and force them high. And Vishal, I say against the run of play because the possession was not with Punjab National Bank, and then suddenly the turnover, and then the couple of passes, and then the shot happened so quickly. But you have to say they've deserved it. Started off really well here, Punjab National Bank. You can see why they were the finalists last season. But this could just open up the game in the second half. Canara Bank could actually go for it. There's no point coming to a semi-final and not going for it if you're 1-0 down. So that should happen. Goes out of touch on the sideline. Lovepreet was there waiting for it, didn't get it, but now Canara Bank will have one of those counters which they look so dangerous with. But played back there by Apanna. The hooter should go anytime now for half time, but not before PNB come again, looking to get a second now. This is the man who scored the first. Vishal played it wide. It will be a free hit for PNB. Rolling substitutions, of course, can come in and out whenever, of course, with the permission of the referee. But it's not like football where once you're subbed off you can't come back on. Again, one of the many rule changes in hockey over the years. Also 4 quarters now of 15 minutes each. Used to be 2 halves of 35. Nice taken, a very high ball. Lovepreet puts the ball in and it's flicked towards goal. Very well saved. It was Nitish Nupane, but once again Jagdeep Dayal coming to the rescue of Canara Bank. Lovely ball in by Lovepreet. Nice flick by Nitish. These deflections are not easy to save, but Jagdeep Dayal between the sticks making it look quite easy. Well, this could be another chance now. He's looking for the between the legs strike there, Vishal Antil. That's because his first touch wasn't as good as he would have liked. But getting into the right positions, there we see Bipin putting enough pressure on him. And the hooter for half time goes off. So courtesy of a strike from Vishal Antil, Punjab National Bank last edition's finalists have a foot in the final, but they will have to contend with Canara Bank for another couple of quarters. At half time, it's 1-0 to Punjab National Bank. As we take a look at the highlights, that was a clumsy challenge from Pradhan Somarna. Virjinder played the ball in, got a penalty corner, which was struck wide. Lovepreet has been really good playing these balls in. This time thwarted out by Bipin. Then Canara Bank had a couple of chances as well. Naveen looking for that through ball. Naveen Antal and Vishal Antal playing together. Topo cracked that, and that was a very good save from Jagdeep off the chest. And then another one with the gloves. This was an equally good save from Afnas, as Canara Bank had a couple of chances that should have been at least kept on target by Suresh. And then this was the goal. Very well taken by Vishal Antal after a good move from Canara Bank down the right hand side. One pass in, the other pass in, and then the finish. And that has been the goal to give them the lead. Lovepreet put another one in. It was a beautiful deflection from Nitesh, but again, well saved by Jagdeep. And that's how it stands here at halftime at the SAI AstroTurf in Kolkata. It's 1-0 to Punjab National Bank versus Canara Bank. We'll go into a short break. Join us for more action in the second half. Welcome back to the Sports Authority of India AstroTurf here in Kolkata, the home of the Beighton Cup, as we get the third quarter of the second semi-final underway. So far, it's 1-0 for Punjab National Bank versus Canara Bank. With 30 minutes to play and all to play for. Not much will change in terms of tactics from Punjab National Bank, as that's nicely kept in by Kishore. Keeping possession and really putting quite a bit of pressure on Canara Bank, who themselves need to push for a goal. And they're starting the third quarter looking for that goal. A bit of a tussle in that corner. It is a free hit to the side in green. And that's a rash pass, but in fact it won't be kept in. It was played towards Govind Raj, and not sure what that ball is all about, but Gursimran starts off for PNB. Oh, that is brilliant stick work on the right. Ball played inside. Good job by Naveed Ansel, but nobody was home in the circle. First semi-final going to penalties, or the penalty shootout, or the shuffle, whatever you would like to call it. Indian Navy defeating Indian Oil Corporation, who have been rampant in getting into finals in the Beighton Cup over the past few years, so that'll be disappointing for them. 3-time champions in a row. Now it's time for someone else to take that crown. Punjab National Bank will want to do that. They played the finals last edition in 2019. Long ball doesn't work on that occasion for Canara Bank. Long ball towards Naveen. Nicely taken down. Oh, it will be a free hit, and then I think it's got a boot. Yes, it has, and it will be a penalty corner for Punjab National Bank out of nowhere. That is quick play from them. They have been very switched on since the first second of this all-important semi-final. You have to be. Now this time it will be Naveen to take it. Naveen, the injector of the penalty corner, and it's taken, and the deflection hits the post. They come ever so close to doubling their lead there, Punjab National Bank. They will come again now. Oh, that's a very good run down the left from Shivdeep. Couldn't find Inderpal Singh as intricately as he would have liked, and that was a very intricate penalty corner just a while ago from them. It's won back nicely by Deepak. Naveen Antle keeps going, plays it wide, and is asking for a foul there, Sumit Topo. But referee says the ball struck your foot before that. Here come Canara Bank though. They're still in this. Just a goal behind, which could change. Played wide. Looking for the strike in. Well defended. Not easy to keep the ball under control without it touching your feet. Here come Punjab National Bank once again. They're relentless. And this could be goal number 2. What a save. Jagdeep Dayal has pulled out another one-on-one. He is the only one who is keeping Canara Bank in this game. Nice turn down the left from Apanna. There's been a free hit. Manikanta thinks of the crossfield ball, doesn't go for it, does get a foot. Good call from the referee. It's come all the way this side. Apanna holds it, plays it to Govind Raj. Apanna again with the ball in. Nicely defended. And Lovepreet will come with it. Now that's Inderpal this time. Great stick work there by Satyendra. He's gone towards the right. Does have a pass on. Continues his run. Doesn't get it though. Reverse flick. Finds a foot. And Banmali takes it quickly. Good Simran. Oh, lovely ball by Antle. And then another flick from Deepak. Punjab National Bank are playing some incredible hockey here. First the flick through the legs from him, from Vishal Antle, and then Deepak. But again, good piece of goalkeeping and defending. Oh, there's a crack straight onto the legs of one of the defenders. That one hurts. Here they come again. This time it's hit the boot of Inderpal Singh. A ball from Naveed Antle. It's a matter of time now, I feel, before Punjab National Bank get their second goal. They have been the better of the two sides throughout this game, as we're 7.5 minutes into this third quarter, but they're still in this game. Just one moment of magic and they could get back into it. Oh, that's an awkward one which has hit Deepak. Canara Bank still have it. Still a lot of time for them to get back into this one. Good turn and then the pass inside. Nicely taken. They haven't found a foot, but they could find the equalizer. Good touch from the keeper. Afna's got a touch, an important one, which made sure it didn't go to the Canara Bank player who was waiting to tap it in. Apanna was there. Before that, the move was a really good one. Punjab National Bank need to be careful. For all their dominance in this game, they shouldn't concede to a one-off chance. Satyendra looks for a ball, can't find a teammate. Canara Bank with possession. Long ball played towards the right hand side. Oh, that should have been a better touch, but it wasn't. It couldn't be kept in by Deepak. Number 3 for Punjab National Bank is Deepak. Number 4 for Canara Bank is Deepak. So there is one on either side. Another ball played in. Deflection doesn't go towards goal this time from Satyendra Kumar. Gurjinder Singh was the one who played it in. It will be a corner though. So good defending in fact. Great refereeing. They're spotting a lot of these subtle touches. It's not easy in this game of hockey. Foul and a quick turnover now from Canara Bank. Oh, that is a nice one. Just flicking it into the boots to avoid any kind of pressure from Gurjinder Singh. Four odd minutes to go in this third quarter. Canara Bank are still in it. And as long as it's only a 1-goal deficit, they will fancy their chances of getting back into this game. No foul, says the referee. As Suresh went down, Satinder moves forward and plays the ball right, but there was a green shirt instead of the red one he was looking for. Hitesh Rao plays it backwards. Somaya makes a mistake and nice recovery. Very nice recovery. I think it was Govind Raj who won back possession for Canara Bank. Oh, that is beautifully done to the center from KP Somaya. And then the ball out wide was almost inch perfect for Manikanta. Nice play there from Somaya to start off with. Here come Punjab National Bank again down the left hand side, looking for that 1-2, and the foul is committed against Satyendra, who has been the heart and soul of most of the attacks that have stemmed for Punjab National Bank. Vishal. And this could be another goal. It has come out to Satyendra, who doesn't finish it. Another very good save from Jagdeep Dayal. But they will come again now. Punjab National Bank. Satyendra misses it and then commits a foul while trying to win it back. It's taken quickly for by Canara Bank players. They have some space down the right. Good defending from Punjab National Bank, coming out very quickly and just suppressing the move. Good dropping back from Vishal Antle as well. There's Somaya. Looks to switch play. Decides not to. Couple of minutes to go in this third quarter. Bipin played it forward. Good work there from Prithviraj. No, and that should be a foul. It is a foul, a lunging challenge, and it could be a card as well. I think it was Inderpal Singh. Manikanta, the one on screen, winning that foul, and it will be, I think, a penalty corner by the looks of it. Lovepreet who made that challenge will have to sit out. Green card is 2 minutes out. Yellow card is anything from 5 to 10 minutes depending on the discretion of the referee. But big chance for Canara Bank in the final seconds of the third quarter. Can they get back into it? Somaya to inject it. Shot comes in. Does hit the foot of the defender, which will mean it will be another penalty corner. Suresh is the designated drag flicker. This is a very important point in this game. Can Canara Bank equalize just before we head into the fourth quarter? Somaya. Oh, that's very nicely worked, but saved, and on the rebound saved again. They're asking for another PC. They won't get it. Prithviraj was the one who played it out and then got it back, and now it's a counter-attacking opportunity for Punjab National Bank to get number 2. Very good defending. Ball is still alive. And a good piece of goalkeeping again by Jagdeep Dayal, keeping them in it. But what a chance that was on either end, in fact. And the ball needed to be a better one. In towards Gurjinder Singh, who was waiting for it. Should have been a corner, I felt. But probably the foul was committed before. A few seconds to go here before the hooter for the third quarter is blown. Apanna, space to his left. Ritesh Rao. Very nice touch from Somaya. He is conducting that midfield. Gets the ball back again. Needs to play it in quickly. Not much time remaining in this third quarter. Somaya, loose touch from him. Unlike his usual touches. And the hooter goes off for the third quarter. And Punjab National Bank have had many chances. Canara Bank have had a few really good ones to get back into the game. But it still hangs in the balance. It's just one goal that separates them as Punjab National Bank lead by a goal to nil at the end of the third quarter. Stay tuned because the fourth quarter will be coming up in a couple of minutes.
थर्ड क्वार्टर फिनिश हो चुकी है. रिजल्ट पंजाब नेशनल बैंक 1 कैनरा बैंक 0.
Just a 2-minute break between quarters as we prepare for the fourth one of this second semi-final. At full time in the first semi-final, Indian Navy and Indian Oil were inseparable. It was one apiece. We could have a repeat scoreline in the second semi as Punjab National Bank get us underway. And they are 15 minutes away from a consecutive final. Back-to-back editions of this Beighton Cup. But Canara Bank could play spoil sport. It's all about getting one goal and getting back into this semi. And they have to give it everything. They've created a couple of really good chances, haven't been able to capitalize though. Loose pass, which means Punjab National Bank will come at it again. No foul, says the referee. Canara Bank will keep going. This is a good opportunity. Not too many defenders back. Somaya plays it wide. Not the best ball from Prithviraj. Substitution by the looks of it for Canara Bank. Hitesh Rao will come off. There is Lovepreet. Did get a yellow card at the end of the third quarter, which means he's out for a minimum of 5 minutes. They are a man down as well. Common in hockey. Don't want to invite any pressure upon themselves. The Punjab team. Here comes Manikanta, plays it wide, good space on offer, but well defended by Vishal Antal, who scored the first goal. Will be a corner, which is nowadays taken from the 23-meter line. As I said, so many rule changes over the years in this game. No more offsides as well. No more offsides when it initially came to be. Looking for a foot there, but I think it struck the green foot first. Good long ball, and that's a poor pass. Just slacking a bit to start off with here, both sides. Suresh down the right for Canara Bank. Tries to shuffle inside. Keeps going, but the foul was already called. A lot of these rule changes implemented by FIH because of just making hockey a much quicker sport rather than having so much time wasted on going and getting the ball and waiting for someone to pass it to you. Just get on with it. And that's basically what it is nowadays, and it is so entertaining. And that's why they realize that 70 minutes perhaps is too long, and negating around 10 minutes whenever you stop play when the ball is out, whenever action isn't taking place. And then it was probably decided for the betterment of the players to not have two big halves but 4 quarters of 15 minutes each, which allow them to play at full intensity but also get a break every 15 minutes for 2 minutes, and also 10 minutes during half time. And all these rule changes have made a lot of people fall in love with the sport all over again, or maybe even invite new fans, the younger generation, as Punjab National Bank come with the ball again. Deepak, nice reverse flick from him. Shivdeep played wide. Here's Antle, whose goal separates the sides. And then to Naveen Antle. Beautiful work from him. And the reverse hit does not find the back of the net. I was maybe looking for Satindra Kumar as well to just get a bit of a touch on it. Just under 10 minutes remaining now for Canara Bank to get an equalizer. And have to deal with this attack though from Satyendra. Plays it back to Sanjay. Now Inderpal Singh takes it forward and plays it wide. Another crack inside, and it is almost an own goal. Will only be a corner, but was very close to being An own goal there. Deepak was the one with the reverse crack, and Manikanta didn't have too much control over that. And in fact, it probably, yes, it has been called as a penalty corner. I think it went on the wrong side. And that's why this is an important moment to try and double their lead. Satinder Kumar injects it. Shot is taken and it's 2-0. Punjab National Bank get number 2, and that could be final number 2 in as many editions of the Beighton Cup in the last couple of years. Beautifully struck. The jack flick worked, and it was the number 14 Gursimran Singh. Takes a lot to beat Jagdeep Dayal in post, and that was a really nicely taken strike. And finally, a penalty corner is converted by Punjab National Bank. At this level, at least one a game should be converted at the very minimum. So quick and so tough for the goalkeepers to deal with it, especially if it zips off the AstroTurf. But now Canara Bank have a tough ask on their hands. Ball could be kept in play. Yes, it is kept in play by Naveen Antle. Plays it back. Will we see a shot from Vishal? No, he plays it towards the side, and it should be a third. But before that, the whistle had gone, and it will be another penalty corner. Now, Punjab National Bank could just inject another into the already wounded Canara Bank defense. Will they do the same? Satinder Kumar to inject. Stopped by Baura and then totally missed this time round by Gursimran, which opens it up for Canara Bank. A couple of goals will be tough, but it's not impossible. Nicely taken inwards and then played out by Somanna. But they just can't get any fluidity to their moves so far. And another counter for Punjab National Bank, really opening up Canara Bank here. Looking for number 3. Oh, that would have been an easy tap in for Satinder, but it will be another penalty corner. Just about hanging on here, Canara Bank. As many as 7 plus Satinder Kumar up for this. Looking for goal number 3. Which way do they go this time? Oh, it's beautifully done, but defended nicely. Just a reverse one to Sanjay. Taken quickly. They come again. Well kept there by Jagdeep. He's had his hands full. With so many shots coming towards him, and it looks like Canara Bank have just dropped their shoulders. They know that this Punjab National Bank side is a bit too hot to handle. Fierce attacking play, and the Indian Navy will be watching this game and wondering how they're going to stop the Punjab National Bank side. Oh, that's beautiful stick work from Naveen Antle, but the ball doesn't find Vishal Antle. It's been a good show from Canara Bank, but you can just see that Punjab National Bank are the better side. Move it around a lot better. Passing is intricate. They know exactly what they want to do. Here they come again down the left. Reverse ball isn't used. And they're looking for a 1-2, but Jagdeep gets the touch. And it will be a corner. Played backwards this time. And wide. Hit in by Sanjay. Satindra couldn't get it. And then the shot, the reverse hit from Gurjinder Singh goes over the top. Poor defending. And yeah, that was quite a high shot as well. Luckily, no one was around him. That would have hurt. Time running out now for Canara Bank. Here they go down the right hand side. A goal here would make things interesting. But they just don't have enough in them. Satinder again. Very good ball by him. What a touch. And this could be number 3. But he's made a mess of that there. Nitish Nupane needed to take that after the first touch, I think. Had the entirety of the left hand post for him to aim at, but just didn't go for it. And I think he should have. Sometimes you try to be too intricate. And there they are again, coming forward. This time the shot is taken when the pass was definitely on. Gurjinder Singh is looking for that goal. Isn't on the score sheet yet. It is Gursimran and Vishal Antal who have scored so far for Punjab National Bank. It very easily could have been 5-6-0 at this point. I want to give a bit of credit to Canara Bank, then maybe they could have got a couple as well. But the 2-0 scoreline was quite fortunate, in fact, for the side in green. And here they have some defending to do again. Inderpal Singh played it forward. Run down the left-hand side. Inderpal is free again. And a bit of a deflection made it a bit uncomfortable for Gurjinder. Apanna to the center. Somaya has some space, looks for a ball. Doesn't get a foot either. Just a few minutes to go. And it's pretty straightforward now for Punjab National Bank, because Canara Bank just don't have enough in them. I feel. That's a poor pass from Gursimran. Not on the same wavelength as Gurjinder. What a pass that is. Somaya is there, can't get the touch. Apanna should get to it, and he does. Doesn't get the crack he was looking for. Very nice touch from Shivdeep to Inderpal. Just running the clock down now. Biding their time before they can make it to another Beighton Cup final. Canara Bank still trying to get that first goal of the game for themselves. This could be it. Keeper didn't come for it. Somaya has it, goes for the reverse. Good save by Afnas, who hasn't had much to do since half time. Player has remained down for PNB. Just Lovepreet, who has had a good game, but the yellow card and now the injury has halted that a bit. ...2014 and 2019, the last couple of times where Punjab National Bank have been runners up. Won it in 2015. They will be one of those come tomorrow, either the champions or the runners up. And the Indian Navy have a good chance at stopping them. That'll be a cracker of a final tomorrow. Live on our Musi Sports Facebook page. Grand finale of the 124th edition of the Beighton Cup. Sanju got a bit of a deflection. Nitesh plays a good ball in, and there was no one for the cutback. Here they come again, Gursimran. And that's the final hooter. And that is the victory for Punjab National Bank, who will go into their 4th Beighton Cup final as they defeat Canara Bank by 2-0.
फिनिश हो चुकी है.
Strikes from Vishal Antle and Gursimran Singh
पंजाब नेशनल बैंक 2,
get them the victory.
बैंक 0.
It was a valid
कल फाइनल
battle from Canara Bank, but they haul out of the Beighton Cup with a 2-0 loss. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. It was a very good save to start off with by Afnas. Good chance for Bipin. And if that went in for Canara Bank, it could have been a different story. But a few penalty corners did go the way of Punjab National Bank. They couldn't score initially.
कल संडे फाइनल खेला जाएगा बिटवीन पंजाब नेशनल बैंक
Canara Bank had
इंडियन नेवी.
a few chances, not as many as their opponents, of course. Naveen looked for that through ball to Satinder, couldn't find him. Nice reverse pass from Vishal Antle. Topo also smashing it, but star for Canara Bank was Jagdeep Dayal. Look at that save. That was probably the best one of the day. And then this was a really good one. Again, Canara could have taken the lead somehow, but Afnas made a really good save. And that was swiped high by Suresh. This was a really good move from Ningobam Jenjen into Satindra, and then a tidy finish from Vishal Antle meant that it was 1-0 to PNB. They came close again, did Vishal and also Nitish. And then in the third quarter, another great save from Jagdeep. Naveen made some good runs. Topo was asking for a foul. Didn't get it that time round. Nice flick by Deepak, which was saved. Canara Bank kept coming close. What a save this was. Satindra denied by Jagdeep. And the chances just flocked to Punjab National Bank. They didn't get the second until quite later. And eventually it was Gursimran Singh who found that right hand side and made it 2-0. And after that, you felt that it was too much of a task for Canara Bank to come back into it. They almost conceded a third and a fourth. So that's how it ended in semi-final number 2. Punjab National Bank defeating Canara Bank by 2-0. That's all from me, Liam Payne. Join us tomorrow for the final of the Beighton Cup as Punjab National Bank takes on the Indian Navy. Thank you for watching.